everybody. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Oh no. I'm just gonna live with it. I'm not gonna flip my camera over because that will throw everything off. As usual, I watched, I don't remember, I think it was a TikTok or an Instagram IGTV video of somebody making fun of influencers going live, and it was so relatable to me because I just spend the first like 2 minutes of my life trying to get my camera straight. Oh my gosh, what's happening? And I'm waiting for people to show up and just like talking to myself. So I changed my mind. We're not gonna use this tripod. We're gonna use this better tripod. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, I always block the camera. Amateur. It's like I've never gone live before. Guys, big news. You know how I always spend like half of the live, not half the live, but I usually spend the first couple minutes of the live sharing the live link to our Instagram. I just realized that you can share it before you even go live. So game changer, now you won't have to watch me share the link for half of it. You still will have to watch me make lunch during every single live because girls gotta eat and it's nap time, so this is my chance. Also, my hair's a little crazy today. Haven't done anything to it, just got out of the shower. What should I eat for lunch? I'm abandoning you guys to open my fridge. We made some delicious roasted carrots and cornbread the other night. Let me see how to, I don't know how to heat it up though. Oh, there's one. Great. Some leftover cornbread. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I can't do this one-handed apparently. Oh wow, it's so humid in there. Guys, I wanted to tell you, if you haven't seen on Instagram, there's a couple things we're working on. We're always working on 100 things, but there's a couple things at the forefront right now. And that is that we are on Discord, which if you don't have Discord, it's sort of like a group chat thing. And I really like it so far. I was very unsure how I would feel about it because I have 100 things to do and adding one more thing like maybe isn't the smartest idea. But I quite like it. Right now there's only like several of us that are on there chatting, but oh, I don't know where the Discord link is. Maybe you can just search us on Discord, search Working with Lemons. I don't know if that works. I'll try to share it again in our Instagram story or maybe even in the description of this video. But it's fun. We like talk about Disney stuff and movies. Hi, James. Disney travel, Broadway stuff, all that jazz. And it's nice. I kind of like it because, as you all know, I'm a working mother whose life is a little hectic. And Discord kind of feels like a live because I can chat with you guys, but it's not like all the time. I can just kind of get to it when I have time and reply to people. So, hi, Wendy. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. What am I putting my carrot in? So yeah, check out our Discord. Someone asked, I don't have a Google Drive link right now, so we'll just have to do it this way and read comments. Any new music videos coming out soon? Yes. Hopefully you guys I'm gonna just tell you, I'm not gonna tease you about it. We're doing For Forever. We filmed the last of the footage that we need last night, so that will likely be coming out. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Probably not this weekend, but possibly next weekend. For Forever will be here. I don't know the timeline on that, so don't quote me on that. But I think that's going to be really good. I'm excited by the stuff that we've shot so far. And then hopefully within the next month, we will get around to filming For Good. We're still working on it. We're just trying to nail down some stuff with our location. And For Good was chosen by our patrons who support us on Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's awesome. If there are creators that you like, YouTubers that you like, podcasts that you like, it can be really anyone. And if you want to help them in furthering their careers as creators and help them do what they want to do, and help them make more great stuff, then you can check out Patreon. I'm having a hard time with words. And you can support them. You can do $1 a month, $5 a month, $50 a month. And we give you guys stuff. If any patron who is $1 a month or more gets a Working with Lemon sticker. And people who are $5 or more get digital downloads of all of our songs. And yeah, it's pretty fun. So check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/workingwithlemons. Hello, Nicole. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Kayla. Hi, MarkyMan64. Okay, Laura says she's going to Disneyland Paris for the first time in March. You got any tips for going to Disneyland? Okay, first of all, Laura, I'm going to tell you, if you can, you should get on Discord because we have a Disney travel chat. And James Concierge is on there, and he is literally a Disney travel professional. It's what he does for his job. So I'm sure, would be thrilled to give you some tips and chat with you about that. My tips for Disneyland, I haven't been that much. You guys probably think we go to Disneyland all the time. But, I have been to Disney Paris, though. When I was on a study abroad, we went to Disney Paris, and it was really fun. I don't know if I have tips specifically for that one, because it's a little different than the other Disney parks. And we went on a rainy day, so it wasn't busy, so we didn't have to fight lines, which was great. My advice for any Disney place is get churros, but I don't know if they have those in Disney Paris. But yeah, have fun. I'm sure James works with Disney Paris. And just a reminder, I'm not telling you, Laura, that you have to use a travel planner, but I didn't know this, that James Concierge, he's a travel planner, and I always thought you had to pay travel planners. And so I never thought of using them, but you don't. They can just help you plan your trip, and they help book things, and they make the money by working with Disney, so you don't have to pay them. You can just use them to help you decide what you want to do on your trip and help you schedule things, and it's awesome. So definitely check out James, and he will help you. For Good is hopefully coming. My hope is that it'll be October, but I don't really know because we have our location that we want to film at, and it was closed. It was closed, and so we're just waiting to find when it opens again. Laura, you said you already booked your flight and hotel. That's awesome. If you guys are going to do any dining while you're there, any other events, they can also help you reserve those, so you don't even have to do it. Okay. I don't really know how I'm going to reheat this. I'm just going to pop that in there. And set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, also this is going to be a slightly short live because I want to go take a nap. My favorite ride there. It's been so long since I went there. One thing that I remember is it's not a ride, but they have an Alice in Wonderland little labyrinth, and that was fun. It's got the Queen of Hearts and the face cards and the Cheshire Cat, and that was fun. What's for lunch? I'm reheating some cornbread and some roasted carrots. And I don't have any technique on how to reheat them. I just stuck them in the oven on 350, and we're gonna take them out in 10 minutes and see where they're at. But they were really good. We went to our local farmer's market and got some purple carrots, some yellow carrots, maybe you want another carrot, some orange carrots. Laura, if you go on our Instagram, his Instagram is James Disney Concierge, but we also shared some stuff about him on our story today. So if you don't want to search that, you can just go to our story and you can link right to his page and follow him from there. Okay, I feel like there was something I was going to talk about and I forgot. Okay. All right, I think I'm catching up. So I said For Good is my goal would be October, but I just don't know. It's all dependent on whether or not we can get the location for Good. further songs and music videos are we planning on making in the future? The only one we have set in stone right now is For Good and our Dear Evan Hansen songs that are coming soon. We have some other costumes for videos that we want to do someday, but I'm not even going to tease you with those because we don't know when or if anything will be coming from those. But the other thing I need help with, which you guys have all seen if you watch the stories, you're like, Camry, stop talking about TikTok. I'm trying to get on TikTok. Working with Lemons has a TikTok page. Right now, we usually post clips of our music videos. We will continue to do that. I'll probably start posting some of the behind the scenes stuff as well. So it'll be some stuff that you've seen on our channel, but I also want to start recording some reels and TikToks because the world is moving in the way of video. And so I want to give you guys what you want to see. So if you ever are like, oh, this would be a fun musical theater TikTok, or this could relate to the acting world or the Broadway world or the Disney world, any of that, send it my way. Send it to Working with Lemons TikTok. I don't even know if you can do that. Send it, DM me on Instagram. Send me your video ideas. I need them all. I'm very intimidated by the idea of making TikToks. I bought a ring light. It's over there on the table. And James, yes, has also started making reels. We shared one of them on our story today. Like, they're fun, and I think I could really get into it and enjoy it. I just need to start doing it and stop thinking so hard about it. But it's just feels overwhelming to me. Just want to make them good, you know? Hi, Rue. There's my dog. Oh, dance office. I do plan on doing some acting tips on TikTok. It's like the only idea I have right now, but I have a lot of ideas for acting tip videos. So that is a good place that I will probably start. I don't know the credit song from In the Heights. I'd have to look into it. So if you're not following us on TikTok, if you don't have TikTok, don't worry about it. We'll share them on our Instagram Reels. I never want to encourage people to get more social media than they need because social media can be a blessing and a curse. But if you do have TikTok, follow us on Working with Lemons. Laura, I'm sorry that your jaw is sore. That's the worst. Yeah, Sydney, I didn't want TikTok for a long time. I resisted it. I was like, ugh, I don't need one more thing cluttering up my feed. And a lot of the content on there is just raunchy and not appropriate, and I don't love it. But there's some good stuff on there too, and I think it's becoming more like YouTube and Instagram, where at first I was like, no, I don't want to have a part of it, but now I'm like, okay, this is just the internet now. This is where everyone's sharing things, so we might as well contribute good things to TikTok and to Instagram Reels, and people can follow us if they want good, family-friendly, happy content. Okay, someone asked what time it is here. It is 12:23. What TikTok videos do you guys like? So I can do acting tips. I'll probably start filming some of those. I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe this week. So I can do those. I know there are do you guys like singing videos? Would you want that? I'll definitely be posting clips of our old stuff that can be shareable. My question is, so in posting our old videos, I kind of want to post the whole thing, which I know you can't do on TikTok. So I think I'm going to post them in longer clips rather than 9 seconds. I'll probably try to post minute-long clips and just have part 1, part 2, part 3 of our videos. If you have a different idea for doing that, let me know. And we might even start posting some of our house clips on there. We'll see. Would you rather eat fruit for every meal or candy? Fruit for sure. I love fruit. I'm not a huge candy person. I like it. I like candy every once in a while. Particularly Sour Punch straws. I'm a big fan of sour gummy candies. But ultimately I prefer fruit. I also really like goldfish. How's our house doing? So our house is on hold. We've been a little busy. We have, I'm gonna turn this way. I think the lighting will be better. And then you can see into my messy kitchen. Mark commented, Mark, do people call you Mark? Marky Man? Anyway, Marky Man commented on our Discord chat and said something like, I don't remember what it was exactly, but like, I don't know how you guys do so well with having a little kid. If you look at my house, there are some things that I can do well, but everything else falls into disarray while I'm working on like projects or anything else. So my house gets cleaned. I mean, the kitchen, we try to like at least start some dishes every night, but it still is just always a disaster. And then my house only gets cleaned like once a week when I have my acting students come over for class. And I only clean it because they need like space to act in that's not covered in everything. So thank you for thinking that I'm thriving with a toddler, but we're just barely surviving is the truth of it. What do I do when I'm not making videos? So, sorry, I'm always chewing in. Goldfish are kind of loud. When I'm not making videos, making videos is like my favorite part of my job. One of my favorites. When I'm not making videos, as you know, I run social media. I do these lives, which I guess sort of counts as a video. So I run Working with Them on social media, and I work on other business things with Working with Lemons, like with Concierge, we do our sponsored posts with them. So that has a lot of behind the scenes work of chatting with them and figuring out what we want to post, what's going to be effective, taking pictures for those posts. I do a lot of the costumes on the videos. I do recording. I also teach acting students once a week. I have a couple of kids that come over, and which I love. And then I also do acting myself, so I'm frequently recording, filming auditions, sending those in, doing callbacks, and when I'm lucky, being on set and filming commercials and films and TV shows and stuff. And yeah, if you're asking what I do in my free time, I say, what's free time? But the truth is sometimes I do have a little bit of downtime. And when that's the case, when I'm not doing like yard work during that time or things that have to be done like laundry, my husband and I really like to read together. So we'll read books, or I'll read a book by myself and he'll read, or I will cross stitch. I'm making a stocking for my son, a Christmas stocking right now. Okay, I think we're back. My timer rang. Let's see if my food is warm or if it's burnt to a crisp. I should have like Googled recommended ways to. Whoa, that's looking toast. I'm gonna give it a go. Anyway, we like to read books. I like to play like old video games. Like Super Nintendo. I love Super Nintendo games. And yeah, and we'll watch stuff. We're currently finishing up the Legend of Korra series. Pretty fun. And I think that pretty much covers it. Reading, doing stuff that 90-year-old women like to do, aka cross stitch and jigsaw puzzles. And watching stuff. What I wish I did more was things like hiking. Like I love going outside and hiking and being up in the mountains. It's just a bit harder to get to when you have a child. Not that you can't do it, you can, but like timing things around nap time and making sure that everything else is getting done can be tricky. So a lot of the activities I like to do are things that I can just sneak in when I have 20 minutes of free time. Thanks for waiting for me to get my butter. Okay, here's another idea I've been having. I have so many ideas and things I want to do in my life, and I can't accomplish them all. And that's okay. I can accept that, but I still just want to do everything. I want to make our merch better. So we have some cool merch that we are not very good at promoting. But most of our merch right now just has the Working with Lemons logo on it, and it looks great. If you want merch, go to aximo.com/workingwithlemons. But I think I want to try to do some like Broadway themed merch. Like, I thought it could be fun to design some Dear Evan Hansen merch and maybe try to get that done within the next month so that people can buy it and wear it to the Dear Evan Hansen premiere, things like that. Or is that something you guys would be interested in? Tell me what you would want to buy, what you would wear, if you want like stickers for water bottles. I know I've asked about merch before, but this is a little more specific. Was there something else we were talking about? It's hot. Oh dear. Okay, do I ever play the Switch together or by myself? Yes, we love the Switch. My favorite thing on the Switch is Overcooked. I love Overcooked. It's so fun. My other favorite thing on the Switch is the Super Nintendo games that you can get on the Switch. What else do we play on the Switch? Oh, I played Breath of the Wild this year. I've never played a Zelda game. My brothers have played them all growing up. But finally I was like, I want to play Breath of the Wild. That looks very interesting, and I loved it. It was very fun. And that's fun because my husband really likes that game. So obviously he didn't play with me. It's one, single player, but we like played together where he would sit with me while I played and kind of experience it, which was great. Shirts and sweatpants. Okay, good idea. Sydney, you're asking about high school but being in a junior high building. Are you talking about like, I was in 9th grade in junior high, but 9th grade is like technically high school. Is that what you're talking about? Because that's how my school was. And I guess my tips, which it's just, I didn't really think of myself in high school when I was in 9th grade because I was just still in junior high. The only difference is that your grades count toward college at that point. So if you're already a good organized student, you'll be set. Don't worry about it. If you haven't paid that much attention to your grades, you might want to start. I mean, don't stress yourself out over it, but if that's important to you to have good grades and try to get into college and get scholarships that way, then now's the time. And I always loved to have different folders for different subjects, and then a homework folder, so I can move everything that I needed to get done into the homework folder and organize everything else in the different folders. Okay. Scrolling back up. When was the last time you saw the rest of my family? So now that we are vaccinated, I see them pretty regularly. I was just over at my mom's house this morning working on costumes. And Anson was there. Jordan was there. I saw Mia yesterday. So things are a lot better than they have been for the past year. Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up on questions. Yeah, I love me some folders. I'm a total organization nerd, so I love folders. I mean, not when it comes to my house, as you can see, but I love like spreadsheets, folders, making lists, having separate binders for things. I have a bunch of binders with like audition songs in it. I have binders with monologues and with scripts for my acting students to work on. So I'm a big folder person. I love like backpacks with lots of pockets that you can organize. Speaking of vaccinations, how do you get over the feel of needles? I'm gonna get the first one done soon. Yay for vaccinations. I've never had a big problem with needles, but I think the best strategy, like for me, anytime I have any kind of apprehension, I try to just distract myself. And Ari actually has a pretty big fear of needles. So what she will do is if she has to get a shot, if she's able to, she couldn't for like the COVID vaccine, or if she has to get blood drawn, especially blood drawn can be hard because it takes longer. It's not just a 2-second thing. She'll like have me or someone else come to the appointment with her, who can be talking to her and distracting her when it happens. So that can be really helpful. Even if you go in for your appointment and you want to like call your mom or call a friend or whatever, or if you can be playing a game on your phone, they don't need your attention to give you the shot. So it's totally fine for you to be relaxed, especially if you're afraid of needles, if it makes you tense up. I think Ernest is a little skeptical of needles as well. And when he went to get his, he tensed his arm up and it made it a lot harder to give him the shot. So they want you to be relaxed. They don't care if you're gonna play games on your phone or call somebody or whatever. So that's my advice, is try to distract yourself. And you can even tell them like, hey, I'm a little nervous about needles. I don't like them. Can you just like go really fast? And the nurse I had that gave me my shot was great. Like it was just like done so quickly. Wasn't painful. I mean, I was sore afterwards, but yeah. Okay, I speak a little bit of Portuguese. Eu falo pouco português. Eu falo português pouco. Eu não muito bem. Muito bom. Eu não muito bom. I'm sorry, Sydney, that's not very fun. I think just tell them that and they'll know to let you take your time. They typically observe you for like 15 minutes afterwards anyway to make sure that you're feeling okay. So if you do faint and need assistance, there will be people that take care of you, but you'll be fine. You'll do great. Do I know sign language? Not really. Ari knows a good amount of sign language. I only know a tiny bit because we're teaching my son a little bit of sign language while he learns how to talk, which is like more, please, diaper. I don't know if we're teaching, oh, all done. So that's basically the sign language I know. Okay, well, I'm almost done with lunch and I'm gonna take a nap after. So if you have any urgent questions, just send them right now. Because I'm gonna sign off in just a minute. My dream film, oh my gosh. Okay, so I think I'm already, well, my real dream film would have been to have been in Ella Enchanted, a good version of it, not the one that exists, when I was younger, but I'm too old for that now. So someday I would like to direct a new version of Ella Enchanted in like 10 years. There's also a series called The Books of Bayern, which if I were to film like right now, I think I could still pass for the right age, but that's another one that I'll probably just have to direct down the road. There's also a series called the Amelia Peabody series that I would love to play Amelia Peabody in, and I would love to make that series. It's so funny. It's like a mystery series with a female Egyptologist in the early 20th century, turn of the century. So it's great. I don't really have a favorite song. Anson sent me one recently that's very good. It's called, I don't remember what it's called. It's called something like lavender, or hold on. Oh, it's not called Lavender. It's called Desert Song by Sage. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Saje. It's lovely. Will you do any collabs in the future? Of course. And whenever there's a good fit, we love to collab with people. Do I watch Stranger Things? Yes. Man, I should tell people I'm logging off more often. You guys are all sending tons of questions now. Look, Mark, if you've seen the original Ella Enchanted, you've probably all heard me rant about this 100 times. I'll never stop ranting about it. The original Ella Enchanted film is so terrible, and it's nothing like the book. And the book is my favorite. So I feel personally offended by the Anne Hathaway version. It's not Anne Hathaway's fault. It's the entire production team's fault. I don't know what they were thinking. They were thinking, how can I make Camry's life sadder? Oh, let's make this terrible version of her favorite book. Amy Adams' Enchanted movie is great. So that's a different, totally different thing. Enchanted is lovely. That movie has nothing to do with Ella Enchanted, so I don't have to compare it to it. I have seen the Chronicles of Narnia, and I've read all the books, and I love them. They're great. I have too many books to choose a favorite. I've also thought about starting a book talk to talk about books. The Books of Bayern series is one of my favorites. It's so fun, and it's just a young adult. Ooh, I need to sneeze. It's just a young adult series. Excuse me. So it's a quick read, and they're great books. I do love Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter's birthday on Friday, I think. Saturday. I don't know. Okay. I am done. Thank you for joining me. Let me know if you have merch ideas. But more importantly, if there's any TikTok you want to see from us, DM me on Instagram. And also importantly, join our Discord chat. It's fun. It's just like a little friendly group chat with cool people like me and like Marky Man and James Disney Concierge and maybe some of you other ones. If you're on Discord, tell people to join it. Oh, and Wendy's on there. Okay, thanks guys. I will see you next week, probably, if I remember to do a live. As you know, I sometimes forget. But you guys are great. I'll see you later.